Out of all the people you place in the Rising Star category, is there anyone in particular that you see popping off in the lobby?
Damn it, let me pull it up.
Alright, next question. Every time you're interviewed, do you show up unprepared?
Wait, what the
No,
hell?
I didn't think first question would be fucking. I didn't think it'd be tier list. Hang on. Honestly, like I like Anim a lot. The mutes this season are super good. I think I put a lot of the mutes up in Rising Star because they're pretty unique, and I really like Mark. Mark is so funny.
Good answer. Good answer. The mutes are
Alright.
the mutes are pretty damn good this season. Okay, I see you place Sevi in the needs Turtwig level of luck category. Can you elaborate on that?
I think he did really good on the last week, but I think he's got so many enemies, and he's right on the edge. And if it comes down to a chat vote, I think he might get like XGD'd.
That's very true. That is something Chad would do. He if it comes, I think what he has to do is he has to not let it get to chat vote. So he has to do really good in the normal RP. So yeah.
Was there any RP character you planned but didn't get to bring out?
Unfortunately, I brought out too many RP characters and didn't have the last one planned because Mike killed me both rounds. The second round he killed me within like 5 minutes, and I did not get to give him the sloppy toppy or like really bring out that character. So it got I didn't get much stream time on Rob's stream at all, and I think that kind of worked against me.
Do you hold a grudge against Mike for this?
I just want him to regret not getting me in the bedroom. That's all.
Alright, is there anything you want to say or add for this interview?
Any last remarks?
I think I did my best, but it just doesn't fit with what people were expecting of such a prestigious competition. I think this season's harder than the last, and season one kids have it a lot harder than last time because there's a reason they didn't get in the first time, and judges are expecting something new. But I don't have any regrets. I think I did pretty good, but didn't. I got unlucky by not having enough screen time on good moments.
Will we see you next season?
Depends on the timing. If it's too soon, I don't think so. But I have a plan, a really long plan, and if I have time to pull that out, then I'll try and come back on a later season. Maybe not 3, but 4, 5, 6, etc. The monkey is going to be found dead in the dumpster, though. He's not coming back. This is only a shell of my true being, so I'll be around.
Alright, Vaz, you seem to have made your own tiers in this tier list. Do you not know how to follow directions?
But yeah, I don't like putting people down, so I just made my own thing. That's also why I threw.
Where was Sevi in your list? I don't see him.
Sevi, I don't think he's a bad RPer. He's just kind of mid, kind of like me. But I just don't think he'll ever make it into the lobby because too many lobby members just don't like him. And so I just don't see him.
Hey, we'll get him in that lobby one way or another, bro.
He just messed up too hard last season on the first day, and I don't think he could ever recover from that.
Alright, TT Mark also I don't see on your list. Where would you place him?
Honestly, I don't think he'll make it. I think, he's wholesome and enduring, and that's really the only reason he's making it this far. His RP, is not the greatest, but I don't know. It's just my opinion.
Follow-up question. Why is your voice so buttery smooth, and how do I acquire this skill?
It's because I'm using my desktop mic. It's a pretty solid mic, and I just have kind of a deep voice.
You got a future in ASMR.
I don't know about you two, but I'm using a desktop mic.
I am as well. It's the sad part.
Hey guys, I hate to break to you. You guys sound nothing like him, bro. You guys don't sound anything like him. Any closing remarks? Any last messages you want to say?
Oh, I do want to say about me answering the question wrong before I got voted out. I was not trying to pity bait, for the record. I watched Rob's stream long enough to know that pity baiting does not work. I was just, kind of thinking out loud and just was kind of bummed out, and it just came off as pity baiting, but it wasn't my intention.
If it were to happen again right now, could you give us what you were really thinking at the time? Like what you wanted to deliver?
Well, like I said, I don't like putting people down and like saying why am I better than everyone is kind of like saying why are they shitty. Now knowing that it cost me the contest, I would probably just do what Lazzy said, fake it till you make it, and just do Sevi RP and just be like, well, I'm better than everyone. I carried Godside to get the best kill of murder RP ever, and be an asshole.
You were the sex potato, right?
Yeah, we had a pretty funny moment, but
Yeah,
Rob
I
didn't catch
actually
it.
thought I think you were a lot better than a ton of people in day 2. If you were day 2, you'd probably still be in the competition.
What's funny is I was supposed to be day 2, and I got moved to day 1 last minute.
Damn, bro.
So
Feels
unlucky.
bad.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, there it is.
There he is, bro.
There's no.
Yeah, there's no colliders.
Like Rob, unfortunately, he didn't get to see anything good I did with the potato. It's just unlucky. And Bob actually has our interaction on her stream. I skimmed through her VOD, but she still didn't like me apparently.
You did not put everyone in the tier list. Was there a reason for this?
Yeah, I didn't know everybody. I could have watched VODs, but too lazy for that.
Alright, next question. You placed Sevi as a side character. Why are you putting my boy as a side character?
He could be the main star, but he did get out for the first round, so he's still a pretty good contestant in my opinion.
So you're saying that people who were eliminated once in the competition and came back aren't as good as the rest of them?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, sure.
Don't look at me like that, bro. Fuck you, man. I also
What
have
was
a
going
question.
through your head when you brought out an avatar with testicles?
Oh, right, that happened. Well, I don't really have that much avatars. I tried finding before the tryout, like 30 minutes before, so.
Rob recently said that he really wants you to draw him more. Can we expect more art of people in the lobby, and more specifically Rob?
Yeah. If I ever get the time and not being fucking lazy, I would love to do so.
Alright, for your first question, who is the baddest bitch in the tryouts?
Baddest bitch, that has to be my boy Sevi. 100% baddest bitch. He's going to create so much controversy. He's going to go down in flames next round, or he's making it the whole way. Mark my words.
My man, bro. Alright, how about a second follow-up? Who's the baddest bitch in the lobby?
Baddest bitch in the lobby has to be Vincent. Without a doubt, Vincent, top tier RP. He brings it every week without fail. There hasn't been a single week he's missed.
Hell yeah, bro. I respect it. Alright, River, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Alright, I've got a question. Why did you put TT Mark at the bottom of your tier list of would be kicked or cancelled?
That's a really good question. I'm glad you asked it. After kind of interacting with TT Mark a few times, I don't know, he just gives me these vibes that he's trouble. I can already feel it. And my radar really went off when someone presents themselves as, too good almost. It felt fake to me. Stay tuned. I love drama. I can't wait to see how this develops.
Do you plan to continue to one guy, Raffle Gator, aka Robert Malecki?
Absolutely, and I've got 10 accounts ready. Stay tuned.
Good answer, bro. Good answer. Did you have any last remarks? Anything you wanted to say before you leave?
Voice crack?
Fuck you.
I am wishing the best for all the contestants. Almost all the contestants, I should say. There are still a few that maybe shouldn't be this far, and there's definitely 2 that I can see going out very soon. Otherwise, I'll be in the chat, looking forward to seeing how this develops. See you all next season, perhaps as Walk of Fade 2G.
Hell yeah.
As somebody not in the lobby or the tryouts, sort of an outside perspective, do you think there's anything that could be done to shake up the format?
Picking like a theme for multiple people to do at the same time and see how people compare with the same idea. Really show the people who have creativity in a specific scenario from one another.
Rob's mentioned doing something with the losers, making some kind of content, but we saw how that went with the first season. Do you think there's any more content that could be extracted from these so-called losers?
It's hard to say. I think this season especially has been very up and down, right? We've had really good highs and then really low lows. It's kind of hard to gauge what you can do with that. That being said, I find this season more entertaining. Sorry, guys, because
Hey,
of
we
that.
get it. We get it.
But is there anything more to be done? I don't know. I mean, farming drama from them trying to see if who would vote each other out. If there was one person to be saved, would be kind of funny, but also a little messed up at the same time. I don't know. I think if they were given maybe a different way to if it wasn't as much pressure, some of them would stand out a little bit more. So maybe getting them in a place where they do not necessarily feel like they're hounded every 30 seconds. But hey, that's part of the deal with the whole tryouts.
Exactly.
The voting each other out thing is actually sick as fuck, I think. They could do a Survivor episode.
And last one,
to
and whoever wins it gets back in the competition. That'd be funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like losers do a Survivor.
Was it my turn?
Were there any
Finish this
RP
off.
characters
Oh
you
no,
had?
never mind. Hey, go ahead, bro.
All right, now why don't you go ahead? Why don't you
No,
go
no,
ahead? since you
no,
wanna
no.
interrupt me,
I
huh?
sorry.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
didn't
no,
read the.
No,
No,
it's
I
clearly,
just
it's clearly important.
no, I didn't read the questions, so I was like going back, you know, to see if there was a T next to it. But no, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, my bad. It is budge now.
Badge.
Wait, lean forward again, Walker.
Mage.
Wait, lean forward. Like...
What? What's it look like?
Yeah, dude,
How
you're
much
racing
further?
as fuck, dude. At least on this one.
looking
Your
good, bro.
tracking always
You're
goes
looking
straight.
good.